Tony Budden and Duncan Parker have been punting the worth of the hemp plant for years as an all-purpose, entirely eco-friendly material. Now they're betting the farm on it for housing.
You say this is a greenhouse, but it looks the same as any other modern house would.
That's exactly the look that we've gone for. We've tried to make it look normal, that people can understand. You do not have to live in a teepee out in the eco-village to be sustainable. Just change the resources you use, change the way we work with resources, and we'll go back towards a renewable planet.
I guess the obvious giveaway is the roof garden.
Exactly. Well, from the outside, that's what we decided to do, shrink the footprint of the house some more by replacing the plant matter that we disturbed and putting it onto the roof.
The purpose is both visual and practical, providing a roof that naturally insulates through the winter and protects you from the summer heat.
What actually makes this house stand out?
This house is actually made out of hemp, which is the cannabis plant, and it's a resource that can provide walls, interiors, everything, and we're showcasing what it can do. Let me show you more inside.
It's the sophistication of Tony's home which takes most visitors by surprise.
This really looks so modern. What exactly is eco within the house?
Pretty much everything you see, and that's the look that we've gone for. We've tried to make it really digestible and looking like a normal house to show people they don't have to look alternative or hippie to be sustainable.
Exactly what type of building materials have you decided to use?
The house is based on hemp building technologies, and it's coming out of Europe, and they've rediscovered hemp as a traditional building method. How they do it is they mix the lime with the hemp, and there's a bond that takes place between the carbon in the hemp and the calcium in the lime to make calcium carbonate, which is shell, coral, limestone, really hard substance that is very eco-friendly as well. Inside the other walls, we've also got 2 layers of hemp insulation. Now this replaces that toxic fiberglass stuff that everyone uses in their roof. It's natural, you can touch it, you can work with it. Because it's a hollow fiber, it's got very good thermal properties as well. Another product that we're using is this, it's hemp chipboard, and this is on the inside of the walls. We've used this as a paneling as well. So literally 50% of the walls is grown in 4 to 5 months on a sustainable, renewable level, and that's very different from our current building practices.
So that's the structural stuff. What about the rest of the house?
We've got hemp carpets, hemp curtains, hemp lampshades. Over and above that, we've also gone for LED lighting. We've got cork on the floors, which is also a renewable resource. We've recycled ceiling boards on our cupboards. We're just trying to show as many different ways that people can shrink their footprint. If we carry on building houses out of brick and cement, it's not going to be a sustainable future for us. So we have to look at ways of working with nature on a renewable level that we can provide houses that are sustainable, renewable, and also energy efficient.
For people, animals, and the environment, hemp is increasingly seen as a healthy, recyclable alternative to petrochemical-based products.
The effect of living in an eco house is also very different to living in a cold, dead brick and concrete house. You can feel there is something that is surrounding you that actually does react to your body. If you put your hand on this wall, you'll feel it starts heating up in, like in about 10 seconds. So it reacts, instead of just carrying on taking energy from your hand, this will actually react, and it breathes. It can absorb moisture, release moisture, so you get a very regulating effect inside.
So that obviously helps in warming up and cooling down your house.
Exactly. You don't have those extremes anymore. You stay within a much smaller range of temperatures. And that is something that I've really experienced. And everyone who comes to visit me says that as well. They can just feel comfortable in the house. They can just feel that there is a good feeling. And I think the house creates a gentle environment.
If Tony Budden believes that growing hemp, manufacturing and building with it can also create jobs and housing, he's making a great case.